Yo, what's going on guys? Arekkz here, welcome back to another Destiny video. Only today, it is a Destiny 2 video. I am back with another Destiny 2 news video. I've said to you guys before that anytime there is anything remotely linked to Destiny 2, then I'm going to keep you guys bang up to date. And in today's video, we are speaking about the fact that Vicarious Visions have just been officially announced to be partnering with Bungie to work on the Destiny universe. So if you guys do enjoy this video, then a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below if you guys have any questions, and also let me know if you guys are excited. But let's get started. So first things first, this post went up on Vicarious Visions' Facebook page, and Bungie then quoted it and posted it out on Twitter. So it is officially from them. It is no longer a rumor. And it says, Vicarious Visions is excited to announce that we are partnering with Bungie to further expand the award-winning Destiny universe. Now, Vicarious Visions, for those of you guys wondering, is an Activision-owned studio. They've worked on a lot of games in the past. Most recently, things that we kind of currently would have seen would be the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy that was announced at E3 and shown off at PSX last week. Also Skylanders, Transformers Cybertron, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, all the way back to 1996. So Vicarious Visions have been doing games for quite a while. And of course, given where Destiny is in its current life cycle, it's pretty safe to assume that the reason they partnered is to work on Destiny 2. There's no need to bring in a new studio to have them work on the remainder of Destiny 1 when, let's be honest, once Rise of Iron is done, we're going to be pretty much finished. So Vicarious Visions now bolsters the team because we already have Bungie plus High Moon Studios also helping them, and now Vicarious Visions. So there's 3 different teams working on what is probably going to be a massive, massive game for Destiny 2. But what is actually a lot more interesting is that this gives credibility to a Kotaku article that went up quite a while ago. Back in September, I did another Destiny 2 news video speaking about a Kotaku article from Jason Schreier, who is 9 times out of 10 on point with his quote-unquote rumours. Generally speaking, when he does a post, it's pretty safe to assume that what he says will end up, in some way, shape or form, coming true. However, despite his track record, it is still worth mentioning that rumours should always be taken with a pinch of salt until they are officially confirmed. But one thing he did say in that article was that Vicarious Visions had joined to work with Bungie on Destiny 2, and at the time he said that it hadn't been publicly disclosed. Well, the fact that they've now gone and publicly disclosed that adds more credibility to that article. And for those of you guys that might have missed the article, I will link the full thing down below. But to give you guys a super quick summary, that was the same article that also spoke about the fact that Destiny 2 is going to be a quote-unquote completely different game, that Bungie really want to make it feel like an entirely new game and not an expansion. And to that end, the fact that they want it to be a proper sequel means that if they have to leave everything behind, like planets, characters, everything they did before, then so be it. This is going to be a completely fresh start. Destiny 2 is like the next stage in the adventure, so don't be surprised if your character doesn't come with you. I'm sure your legacy will, I'm sure the most important things will, but honestly, I spoke about this before, a fresh start isn't always a bad thing. In fact, it's kind of cool, they do it in a lot of games, it's happened in Diablo, Guild Wars, many games in the past. But anyway, that's a topic for another time, or something I've already spoken about in the past. This is also the same article that spoke about the fact that the worlds are going to be a lot more alive. There's going to be a lot more stuff to do when you're roaming the open worlds. You know, like in Destiny right now, you go there and you do your patrol missions. Fair enough, they're not very exciting. Nobody really wants to spend time in the open world unless you're there for a very particular reason. Whereas in Destiny 2, this post also said that they want to kind of add towns, outposts, quests, things that you can just do whilst roaming instead of having to kind of go to the tower and then just drop down. So it sounds to me, from at least this post and some of the stuff they've been speaking about recently, that they're working super hard to try and sort of like make the world feel so much more alive, to give people a lot more stuff to do, making it feel a lot more like an MMO in that respect. It's also worth noting that this is the very same article that said Destiny 2 will most likely also be on PC. So there's lots of very cool information in this article, and if the Vicarious Visions thing turned out to be true, and in turn, as mentioned, adds credibility to the article, then it's safe to assume that you might want to actually pay attention to some of the stuff that this says. But for the time being, that is pretty much it. There's not really much else to comment on. They haven't said what Vicarious Visions are specifically working on. Of course, they're not going to. They've just said that they've joined and they're working in partnership with them on the Destiny universe. And of course, now that we know that the Dawning is coming next week, that is of course Destiny's winter event. Once that is over and we're into the new year, hopefully we'll then start looking forward to what is coming next. I really hope they start the Destiny 2 conversation early, because even if we have to wait until September next year, at least if they're talking about Destiny 2, it's going to give us something to kind of look forward to, something to try and sort of pay attention to, and not just leave us hanging for goodness knows how long, because if we don't know anything for quite a while next year, then it could be a pretty slow time. Either way, that's it for the time being. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. Don't forget to hit that like button if you guys enjoyed the video. And take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out.